Is anybody there? Knock, knock, knock. Let's see who we got in the chat today. Just jumping on for a little while. I'm still not feeling great. It's 5/6/2022. As you all know, I am going to see the Four Seasons tonight with my mother. And should be a pretty awesome show. I'm looking forward to it. He opened up last night in Philly. I think in Philly. Tonight we're going deep into Pennsylvania. And then tomorrow he's at Radio City Music Hall. So Radio City or Madison Square Garden? Radio City, I believe. Radio City tomorrow night, which is the one I really wanted to go to first, but it's too much for my mother with the walker and everything. So I went to the doctor, and I had a bad day yesterday. What a bad day. Horrible day yesterday. Basically non-functional yesterday. I don't know. Anyway, I'm here. I wanted to jump in. I'm not going to leave my crew blank. No matter how I feel, I'm jumping on. I will be jumping on. All right. Good morning, Nancy. Fancy Nancy. How are you? Nancy, I'm still not feeling well since the 22nd. I don't know. Up and down. I'm making the merchandise. I'm going to be selling it. Yes. I'm trying to hook it up with a printer. Yeah, I have not been good for a while. I don't know what happened. Tested negative twice for the package. Doesn't mean you don't have the package, but I did test negative twice for it. Not the long test. I did the rapid test. So I got some type of crazy virus, I guess. Something going through me. I don't know. Be that as it may, it's Friday. It's a good day. I feel decent. Just got to keep in mind, man, here for a good time, not a long time. One day can be your last day, right? You got to just enjoy the time while you can. You got to enjoy the time while you're here. Patricia. Because, yes, you're his nurse, huh? All right, that's good, Patricia. I got Patricia, Sweet Bella, TT, Nancy, TT, like I said, Arm Distance, Sven, I don't know if you checked back in, but we are here. Thank God it's Friday. Yes, TT. So that's it. You know, it's bad when I don't make my bed. I didn't make my bed, and that's unlike me. And I'm not even drinking coffee today. I'm drinking water. Uh-oh, the screen's jumping again. I'm cool. Why is the screen jumping? I think when I move too much, the screen jumps. Or maybe I say something that's a copyright situation. I don't know. Let's see what happens. I'm not even drinking coffee. I had coffee this morning, and now I'm just having water. So that's the story. What's the topic, guys? What's on your mind? It's Freestyle Friday. Let's rock and roll. Something is cool. I'm actually recording myself. I'm recording the behind the scenes. Hold on 1 minute, guys. I've done this before. I record what I do it behind the scenes. I record it. And I think it's a pretty cool, I like that. Sometimes when we do interviews or sit downs, I record it. Let me see if I can fix this. I'm going to upload a recording of this live. Can't see the chat, but you could see me. On distance, I think you are correct. I didn't make my bed. It's a bad day, Nancy. Oh my God. What? What the hell goes on? Man, oh man, I'd rather be alone. That world is crazy today. That dating world is nuts. Went on second date last night. The guy was so high. It's a good topic to start out with. It's a good way to have your. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm sick if I didn't make my bed, huh? It's all right. Remember, it's only me there. Some people keep their house so sloppy. I got friends that used to rob houses, right? That's a whole other topic, a whole other situation. They would go into some of these sloppy houses and say, forget about this place. It already got hit. It didn't get hit. The jewelry was still there. The money was still there. She got a sloppy housewife. The house was hit already. It wasn't hit, Mama Luke. Go in the safe. I hope there isn't going to be a third. Yeah, arm distance. That's good. We're not going on a third date after the second date came in high, right? We're calling that guy, or girl. I don't know your lifestyle. Haha, maybe. Yes, I do. We're not going on a third date with that individual, correct? Shoes suck. This one I just did this morning. Good. Clean is good. Bed made, house clean. It's important. Apartment, whatever you live in, should be, at least organized. Oh my God. Begging me to come back to his house. These animals. So I got a pickup line the other day. Listen, women are as forward as men now. You do know that, right? I got a pickup line the other day. How did it go? Oh, how did it go? Oh, are you from around here? I need directions. To your house. Ha. I want to come to your house. What? Get out of here. This is the stoop and I'm good. I'm not from around here. Can you give me directions? Yes, to where? Your house. That's the women. Definitely not a third date. He kept begging me to come back to his house. Well, I can understand the come back to his house part. Not begging, but in your 50s, you know, some things come kind of not right away, but some things typically come quite natural when you're a little older. I mean, you sound like a teenager trying to get some play. You're adults. You don't want to be a putana, but you got needs. People have needs, right? Adults have needs, kind of established. Anyway, that can go either way. There's no right or wrong, no criticisms, just observations that women are very forward today. Everybody has needs. So he's going to take a shot and say, let's go back to your place, or would you like to come back to my place? If the answer is no, you move along and you go on the next few dates and see how that goes. You don't push. But it's natural to say, would you like to hang out the rest of the evening at my place or your place? Light a candle, play some music, and have a drink, something like that. That's okay. But to keep saying, let's go bang it out, basically. Let's go bang it out. That's a problem. Oh, haha, arm distance. Hello, Furbo. Drinking water today, not coffee. I'm a little stunad today. I feel all right, though. I feel all right. I got the camera at a different view. I hope it's all right, guys. I hope you could see me well. Like I said, I'm doing a behind the scenes recording. I'm going to take a picture of this so you get to see what it looks like. This is the studio. I'll show you the studio later. What a makeshift situation this is. I got to do a little better than that. Let's bang it out. Yeah, right? Sure suck. That's what they say. And it's okay. Some people are like, let's go, let's bang it out. We're in our 50s. What are we doing here? We got needs, right? But that doesn't mean the other person is, everybody has their own ways. What are you wearing? What are you wearing to the concert tonight? Black slacks and maybe a jacket. I got to see, depending on what shirt I pull out. Whatever shirt it is, it won't be worn in the car because I don't like wrinkles in the back. So I steam my clothes before I leave the house. My shirt gets hung on a hanger until I get to the location I'm going to. Shirt or jacket. Now, if I'm wearing a jacket, I just hang the jacket and I will wear the shirt, but I cannot have wrinkles walking into a place. Call that vain. I don't know what you want to call that. It's just my way. Hey, G. I steam the shirt. Yeah, I got a steamer. I steam every shirt every day. Every night before the next morning, I steam my clothes. I can't wear jeans. I will not wear jeans. We're not going to a rodeo. I cannot wear jeans out. I have a hard time wearing jeans to a diner. But I found some great slacks at Costco. They are incredible. They're nice looking. They're a modern slack. I'm saying slacks like I'm an old. Well, I guess I'm old, but I'm saying slacks like old fashioned. Okay, yeah. So I like to wear pants, not jeans. Ugh, it bothers me to wear jeans to even the most casual restaurant. I guess I do though. Sometimes you got to conform to the way things are today. But for me, I like to wear slacks and a nice shirt, and always a t-shirt. Gotta have a t-shirt, and one size smaller than you're supposed to. Keeps that shit in check. Or comfortable. Keeps you comfortable. Be that as it may, all that gibberish. I just was going to answer the one question. Yep, I will, G. Yes. Gotta get. We are going to that concert. There's no way. Thank you, TT. Smash the like button, Laura says. Oh, how do they dress? I know what you meant, G. Sneakers. I know it's hard on this. It's crazy. I try to buy stuff that's in between because I don't want to be like a geriatric, right? And I'm not young, so I don't want to wear like Ed Hardy shoes. I look like an Ubats. 53 years old wearing Ed Hardy clothes. It's not, or affliction or all that other stuff that they wear. So I try to find the right clothes. It's hard for me to shop for clothes because I don't want to look like, I don't want to wear a members only jacket from 1980s, and I don't want to wear what these kids wear today. I like in between. It's very difficult. It's hard for someone like me to dress. I was at an event, a baseball game for the city, for the city of Belleville, for the town of Belleville, and I wore jeans and a t-shirt, like a Belleville baseball t-shirt and a hat like this. And they wanted to take pictures, and one of the guys goes, "Stigs, that's you? I don't recognize you. For 40 years I know you. I've never seen you dress that casual." I was in jeans and a t-shirt at a baseball stadium, and they were surprised I was underdressed. A fellow my age, a guy my age, "Stigs, that's you? I didn't even recognize you like that. You're always dressed up with a tie and pocket square and a scarf. I didn't recognize you. It's a baseball game. We're at a baseball field. Of course I got to wear jeans and a casual shirt." Anyway, I'm sorry to go on. Well, you guys kept talking about it, so I went with the topic. Members only. Yeah. Those are great jackets. Members only. Sergio Ticini sweatsuits, which bothered me even more. Guys in the social clubs with sweatsuits on. I look the same, yeah. Guys in social clubs wearing Sergio Tacchini or Givenchy warm-up suits. Where are you doing? You got a bonzette out to here. Underneath that, you got a guinea tee with a gravy stain, maybe even suspenders, and you're wearing the Sergio Tacchini. Go put a members only jacket on, Mama Loquera. In a social club playing poker in a Sergio Tacchini. You're 75, but what are you doing? And then there's me, 20-something years old, dressed, jacket on. It's just me. So anyway, so for tonight, for the concert, I'm going to wear a pair of slacks, probably black, and a nice shirt. And that's it. Gravy stain on the guinea tea, you know. Right? And he's got a sweatsuit on. But what are you? You're like a mob boss. You're like a Capodicino, and you're wearing a Sergio Tacchini sweatsuit, a hat, and a gravy stained guinea tea underneath. Go get the Sansa belts. Some of you might know what Sansa belts are. Go get the Sansa belts. Get your suspenders, and put the button-up shirt on. Okay, if you don't want to wear a jacket. But put the Sansa belts on, get the suspenders, and wear a shirt. Can you imagine? These guys, they're 80, 75 captains. They're running a crime family, basically, and they're wearing a sweatsuit. Who's going to take you serious at a sit-down? You got to come in correct. So now that only doesn't pertain, that doesn't only pertain to that life. Guys, I'm working off you. If the topic is boring, tell me. I'm just answering. I'm working you guys, the chat. Anywhere you go into, you got to walk in correct. You got to look correct. Because that's the first thing they're seeing. Because the way you dress is confidence. And it does not have to be Gucci this, Fendi that, Louis Vuitton, whatever the names are. It doesn't have to be Gucci, Fendi. Because God knows, I don't buy all of that stuff. But you can find clothes that suit you and express your, how do you say it? Express your personality or your demeanor or the way you handle yourself. Because if you come in looking like a Mama Luke, how could they take you seriously? Frankie Valli. Going to see Frankie Valli tonight with my mother. Yeah, so we're going to the concert to see Frankie Valli. We've been looking to go for a long, long time. This is a rescheduled show because it was canceled during the when the package was going around, and then he got sick, so they rescheduled. I really wanted to go tomorrow night to New York City, but it's not good for my mother with a walker and things. So we're gonna go. We're shooting up to Pennsylvania tonight. Used to be the Sands Hotel. We're going to the. Listen, it's the Sands. It's like going to a Vegas hotel. It's the Sands. It's not like the Holiday Inn on Route 94. It's wow. Yeah, I remember that at the Manor. Yeah, they had the fish night Tuesday night, I believe it was, and everybody was dressed up. Right? Do you mean for the Tuesday night, the fish night, Patricia? I think the Manor had Nancy at the Sands in Pennsylvania. About an hour. Andrea is checking in from Italia. Andrea, what location are you at right now in Italy, Andrea? About an hour, yeah. Pick my mother up. She's about a half hour from me, and then we'll head up to Pennsylvania. Andrea, what part of Italy are you in right now? I'm sorry if I'm not in the screen. Half hour from you? Yeah, so it's probably about an hour from me. From you, Nancy. For me, it might be a little more than an hour and change. The buffet. Oh, my God. People wear shorts and hats. Forget about it. When I see people wearing hats out, To eat? Hungary? You're in Hungary right now? And then where do you go back to Italy after your business trip, Andre? Where in Italy do you stay? I think you told me before. They changed the Sands. It's a different name now. It's called, I forget the name of it now. The buffet was on Tuesday, Patricia, right? At the Manor? Willowbrook Mall. What about it? What about Willowbrook Mall? What's going on? You have to be clean and neat, haircut, no gravy stains. That's great. Oh, the Wind Creek. That's the name of it. Yeah, Wind Creek. Oh, you're in Rome. Okay. So you went from Rome to Hungary for a business trip, and now you're going back to Rome next week. All right. Very good. Oh, Saturdays they had the thing too, yeah? Yeah, the Wind Creek. Going to the movies? You're going to, that's good. That's good, Laura. The movies is good. The last movie I went to see was, hold on. 1 minute, guys, 1 minute. One minute. The last movie I went to see was, I went to see The Many Saints of Newark by myself in a movie theater. Nothing wrong with looking good in your clothes. No, you must look good in your clothes. That's great. The movies is good. Wow. I was trying to go see The Godfather for the 50th, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't get there. I would have loved to see The Godfather in the theater. I saw Godfather 3 in the theater, I remember, on Christmas night. I don't know what year it was, but I saw Godfather 3 in the theater. Godfather 1 and 2, I was young, so. But I would love to see those in the theater. Or maybe one of my rich friends with an in-home theater. All right. The world is waking up. Everybody's checking in. Our friends check in. We check in every morning, me and my friends. Call that crazy? We're 53, 52, 50. We have group texts. We check in on each other every morning. Some of us send a picture, what song they're listening to in the car. But every day, we got friends that check in, a group of friends. It's a Belleville thing. You wouldn't understand. Belleville guys, I got to tell you, man. Belleville guys. Yeah, please listen. I'm doing this behind the scenes recording too. So hit subscribe. Hit what's it called? Hit the notifications bell and join the coffee crew. Today I'm not having coffee, although it is a coffee cup. But I'm doing it. Did you see how I did the interview that I was on the other night? I recorded my end of it. Did you see that? Did anybody see my interviews? Not interviews. I call them sit downs. Belleville guys are some of the best men out there. Yeah, we look out for each other, TT. Yeah, listen to every kind of music. Otis Redding, of course. Every music. Wait. Oh, yeah, Colby Roy. I was on Colby Roy. And I was on SoFlo for a little chit chat. I recorded that. It promotes both our channels, actually. So what I did is I set my tablet up, which is recording over there right now, and then I just post it up. And it's just some people like pre-records. Now, I'm going to post this video. I'm looking at the tablet. That's you that I'm looking at right now. But I'm talking to you guys in the chat. I'm not pointing at a disrespect. Pointing is disrespect. I'm just pointing to you in the tablet. I'm looking at you right now. So I'm recording me talking to my morning crew right there on the what is this thing? The laptop, whatever, your Chromebook, whatever this is. And I just want to see how this posts, how this looks, what kind of a mama look I actually look like doing this in the morning with 25 people on the morning crew. I listen to all kinds of music, guys. That's an opinion. Wait, your arm distance, your opinion on how I did on that show, or your opinion of his show entirely? Your opinion is negative to the way I handled it, or did I handle it well? Oh, wait, I'm confused. Wait, explain that. Real quick. You don't like his show specifically? Oh, I was good on there. Oh, okay. Yeah, I handle, listen, especially when you talk about rats and stuff like that, I'm serious. I'm serious with my principles. Listen, I'm comedic. I don't give a shit. I break balls all day, every day. But my principles, I stand by them, especially when it comes to ratting and people that have gone bad on the turn state or gone bad, especially on their friends. It's just something that's very, very sensitive and dear to me, and I'm ready to talk about it in depth with total confidence of how I feel about it. Is that ignorant? Is that arrogant? Is that uneducated? But I'm ready to come with a good sit down, a good chat about the topic. It's just near and dear to me. I just saw too many people go away. Now, yes, don't be involved in crime, blah, blah, blah. I know the whole thing. Don't be involved in crime, and you'll never be in that situation. Beep, bop, 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 boop. I'm cool. You're involved in crime. You pulled off, you're involved in a conspiracy with others. You get pinched. You know what you're doing. You do your time. Now, that's the way it goes. Cooperators getting no time, especially for bodies. You got a body on you, you're doing 5 years or no time or even 8 years. No, it's not okay. Bookmakers, you want to get a leniency to a rat? I get it. But leniency to somebody that took a body? No. Can't. They have the ability to kill, which is a good, it's good for your resume within certain worlds. You have an ability to kill, which means you're capable of anything in the world, which means you should not be granted leniency to put another person, killer, away. Okay, so I wanted to get that out there. I was just wondering if you guys gave a thumbs down on the way I handled it or that show in general. And if you don't like that show in general, that's your opinion. I check into every show that's out there. I check into it when they go live. If I'm not cozy, comfortable with the topic, I gracefully back out and go about my business. Yeah, Andre, the whole system is a mess. So yes, in short, go legit. That life, it doesn't end well. You too in the chat. Yes, I did watch The Iceman. It's crazy people. Nobody should get off for bodies. I'm not saying you should get off for cooperating in a case against bookmakers, loan sharks, thieves. When there are bodies involved, there should be no conversation. The only thing that could change from it is instead of getting the death penalty, you get life. Or instead of life in prison, maybe 25 years before you're eligible for parole at the minimum. But definitely not 5, 6, 7, 10 years when you're involved in a body. Hell no. Sammy the Bull, that disgraziato, 19 murders. He's capable of anything. How is he getting a pass to put JG away for life? JG was probably going to get. They were probably going to all get convicted at that trial. He had to sell his soul to the devil. On bodies, he took bodies, right? Why are we getting into mob talk? He took bodies. He's capable of killing, right? So he turns on John Gotti. And then, how can you hurt the guy? Gravano got 5 years for 19 murders. I don't care if they were ordered or not. He pulled the trigger or was an accessory to murder 19 times, which means he's capable of anything. Anything at all. So in 5 years, someone that's capable of that, killed his own friends, is going to be out and about with you, me, and everybody else, and then started a drug, and then got another 10, 12 years for drugs. And don't tell me, I don't want to hear that ecstasy isn't drugs, beep, bop, bop. It's in the brain. But he did say he never said he was not a gangster. He never said he was reformed. He never even said that. He just pled guilty and testified. He did never say he's remorseful or regretful or not still a gangster in his brain. He did. You got to give him credit for that. He never said, change my life around. I don't think you'll ever hear that from Gravano. I think you hear it from Jimmy Calandria, Jimmy Calandria, who he's accessories. He's involved in murder. He's a murderer. If you're on the scene of a murder, you either know it's a possibility going to the score, to the crime, or it's built in you already. So you have that mentality of that, right? You could be remorseful. You could say you're remorseful. Doesn't mean you necessarily are. I still don't think that you should get a pass on it. Not when bodies are involved. I'm sorry. So if you went there with guns, what did you go there with guns for? You didn't know there's a possibility that the trigger is going to get pulled? So if 3 guys go on a score and somebody gets killed, you're an accessory to murder. Jimmy Calandra. Jimmy Calandra, you know the guy. Jimmy Calandra. He's an accessory to murder. And admittedly, himself on many. He was involved in homicides. There's no way he should be out. He's acting as if he's reformed, but there's sometimes that you could see where he comes out and the gangster shit comes right out of you. It's just a natural thing. I'm going to stick you in the neck. He said, he told somebody, I'm going to come out and stick you in the neck. What the fuck? It's crazy. Oh, my God. I'd like to sit down with him one day. He's an associate. He would have never been a made guy. He was an associate. He didn't have the makings of a varsity athlete. But I would sit down with I would sit down with him as an associate, that as someone as passionate as me that would not go that route, and an associate that went that route. That would be an interesting talk, although it's against my principles to even have a conversation with them. But he was not a made guy. He probably was never going to be a made guy. He was just a hangers-on. He was used. They used him. He was used. Listen, in that life, the family's made up of all different levels of use, right? He was just used, like John A. Light, also used, just used. They're disposable, these guys. They were never going to make Jimmy. He didn't have, you could tell, he didn't have that, he wasn't going to do good in sit-downs. He probably didn't have, not saying he wasn't good at what he did. He was probably good at cracking people, shaking people up, robbing people. Yes, everybody has a job. It's not a criticism on that aspect. I just don't think he had the makings And I've heard from other people that he didn't have the makings to go much further than what he was. So did John 8 Light too. They used John 8 Light for what they needed him for. You don't meet top guys typically, but you're used for certain things. Isn't that what it is? Yeah. So that's the story. What else we got, guys? Hope everybody's going to have a decent weekend. Doxing. A lot of people talk about doxing. I was coming off the Tony Soflo show, and he says, "Mr. Stigs, without saying where you are, can you kind of give us an idea if you're still around?" I said, "I'm right where I was when I grew up. I'm a mile from my house. Everybody knows where I'm at. I'm not worried about being doxxed. You want to come and find me? Everybody knows where I'm at. I'm not worried about anybody. I have no fear from anyone. What do I have to fear? Bring it to me if you want to bring it to me. Conversation, confrontation, whatever it might be. Violence, hold that shit back. Because I'm not taking a case for some Mama Luke from YouTube. Doxing, everybody shits out there anyway. Today with the internet, you can find anything. They got face recognition on the boardwalk in Atlantic City where they told me they could snap a picture of you and get all your information right there on the boardwalk in Atlantic City. Because I said to one of the guys, I said, "What's all these cameras here?" He said, "Yeah, it's face recognition cameras. For somehow, somewhat with the technology, they can snap that picture and know everything about you. Name and everything. I don't know how." He said, "If you got a license, you're in the database." Maybe not every single person. I think it goes by what's in the Division of Motor Vehicle, which is a national database now, I believe. You can't even jaywalk now. Anyway, doxing. I dox myself. You see my videos, you know right where I'm at. Who cares? Come and sit down on the stoop. You want to talk? We'll talk like gentlemen. Doxing is a form of being a rat. Yeah, I'm not that I'm not that in tune to how the whole doxing thing works. Oh, they get face recognition on the internet too, Mario. I don't even know how some of this stuff works. I don't know how a lot of this stuff works. Aunt, hope you're okay today. I was banged up, man. I'm not even having coffee this morning. I'm drinking water. Microchips, yeah. Yep. So anyway, I just worked off you guys. I did not come on with a topic this morning. It was a Freestyle Friday. We had a little chit chat. Doxing is putting people's information out there. We are old. Doxing. You can't dox me. I dox myself. He says, without doxing yourself without giving Tony, and as you can see, I respect every content creator. I don't have an issue with Tony. He was very respectful to me. I was respectful back. I stood my ground. We both have principles. Everybody has principles, right? He respects my principles. I understand his principles. I don't have to agree with them in totality, but I, understand some of these guys' principles and some of the way these guys are. And I go with the flow. I don't need an enemy on the YouTube. I don't need an enemy on the Facebook. I don't need an enemy on the YouTube. I don't need an enemy anywhere. So I just go in, state my principles, my thoughts on certain situations, and I back out. I go about my business, and that's it. All right, that's the story, guys. I am feeling a little better right now. Yesterday I was not in a good way. Had a really rough day yesterday, but today I feel much better. I got the best friends ever. Ever. All right, guys. I think I'm going to bang out. Anything else you guys want to hit on real quick? Doxing used to be driving to some place to get them because, yeah, I always try to stay respectful. I do. I'm confident in my beliefs. So when you're confident in your beliefs, it's pretty simple. They catch me with some trick questions that I'm pretty sharp with most of the questions, but sometimes I get caught with a trick question that kind of works that That works the line, but I know how to answer it. I think I do okay. I'm good under pressure. Interrogation, I'm okay with interrogation. No, Patricia. Maybe I'll bring a pizza to my mother's house. We'll have a little pizza pie, have a little tomato pie, and then we'll go. I'll bring some pizza from Belleville. She's not in the area, so I'll bring a nice little pizza from Belleville. Maybe something like that. Yeah, maybe some soup, pasta fazool. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll bring something to eat, or maybe we'll go very very early. I think you know what? We're gonna go up very early and just spend time up there. I think that's what we're gonna do. Maybe grab a bite to eat in the sands. I think that's what we'll do. Algieri's is good. Yes. I think actually we'll shoot up early. Look, remember, I don't have much obligations. My kids are both at school busy. I live alone, so I don't have any obligations at home, so I can get up and go anytime I want. So maybe we'll head up early afternoon. The show's at night. Take our time. She likes to play poker. Maybe I'll get her up there early, let her play a few hands of poker. That could last 3 days because she's a poker player. My mother's like almost a professional poker player. Imagine that. She was good. She's a good poker player. The old poker. I don't understand poker too well, but my mother plays the poker. Is it 7 cards? She don't play. She said, "I don't play this new this new short poker. I don't know what it is." She plays the ones, whatever it is where you have to think and actually play the game. That's the one that she likes to play. I don't know. Yeah, she's great with cards. I used to work the games. She used to have the games, and I used to work the games. My mother used to have. This is no problem. The statute of limitations has worn off, but in the neighborhood, somebody always had a poker game going on. My mother typically had it. She always had a game in our basement. She had the basement finished with poker tables and like a little casino down there, right? So my mother would hold the poker games, cut the pot. You cut the pot. That's how the house makes the money. 5 cards stud. Okay. You cut the pot, and I would serve the sandwiches. My mother will cook and feed the players, and I was the one delivering. 7 years old, 8 years old, delivering sandwiches to the poker players, and they would give me tips. So I used to I used to work the card games as a little boy. It was good. It was good money. I earned. Thank you. Arm distance. Right back at you. Enjoy. Texas Hold'em is the new one. I don't think she's good with the Texas Hold'em. Is that short poker, Mario? Is Texas Hold'em the short poker? Not much thinking involved? I don't know. 7 card is the one, right? Italian hot dogs, yeah. Jimmy Buffs, yeah. So my mother made all kinds of sandwiches and coffee. Not that much alcohol. I don't remember that much alcohol at the poker games. I really don't, to be honest with you. I think they kept that to a minimum. Maybe the old beers, the beer that I love, the little Rolling Rock Nips. I don't know how old all you guys are, but we used to have Rolling Rock Nips. Little Rolling Rock Nips. Texas Hold'em is a new game out there. Okay. Yeah, whatever the old game was, my mother played. Never been to New York. Luke D, you got to get to New York City. Dickie D's is good, Laura, but I like Jimmy Buff's better. Jimmy Buff's in Kenilworth now. Not feeling great. Feel good, but not great. Good chat this morning, guys. Really good chat this morning. Again, like I said, we're 45 minutes in. 30 and 60. Rolling Rock. So I like Rolling Rock was the cheapest beer next to Old Milwaukee. Okay. I like Rolling Rock with potatoes and eggs. I make a potato and egg sandwich. I'll have a nice Rolling Rock with potatoes and eggs. Come on. It's classic. Rolling Rock little nip, the green nip, and a potato and egg sandwich on a Calandris French with seeds. Forget about it. Paradise. Fiendu has entered the building. Yeah, I don't follow that one too much, Mario. That's too much for me. Ha ha ha! Laugh, laugh, laugh. Breaking other people's balls. I don't get into all that stuff, Mario. I can't. What's the reason? Where are you going? Where are you going with all this stuff? Where's the reason? Hello, Mobland. Where you going? Bashing each other. You're going nowhere with these content creators. But whatever works for them. Potato and egg. I make a beautiful potato and egg. Dewey's. I heard of that. That's in. So you're in Barnegat. Yeah. So I don't do much of the. I don't get into much of the when they do the drama back and forth. And the muscle guy, I can't. I can only listen for so long because he starts laughing and shit, and it's just. I say to myself, you got it. You know, go to another channel. That's just me. It's in Forked River, the hot dog place, Dewey's. All right. If I get down the shore in the summer, I'm not a real. You guys know I'm a half-ass vegetarian, but I will go for an Italian hot dog, the worst meat that you could have. All right, ubats. Crazy, crazy. All right, so here's the topics today, right? What did we hit? Number one, subscribe and notifications bell. We hit. I have no idea. I forgot all the topics we spoke about. You guys just keep going and going and going, and I just work off you, and the topics come up. Going to the concert to see Frank Valley with my mother. Maybe going to bring her a pizza pie or tomato pie from Belleville. Talked about the closeness with my friends. We can all count on each other. We have group text every morning. We talk. What else? Talked about me feeling better. Hopefully, one day I'll feel better. We talked about content creators. We talked about stool pigeons. We talked about how to dress when you go out. Talked about, see that? In 45 minutes, 49 minutes, we spoke about a lot of good things. Wow, that's good. Dewey's was the best Italian hot dog her husband has ever had. That's in Forked River. Gravy stain on the guinea tea we spoke about. Grown men wearing warm-up suits in a social club. Capo de Chins wearing warm-up suits in a social club. Slow and steady building. 630 people I got. I got almost 4,100 watch hours. That might not sound like a lot to these guys, but to me, on this channel of mine, it seems pretty good. Steven, buongiorno. I'm just banging off, guys. Look, you get past that 30-minute mark, who wants to look at Tommy Stigs for more than 30 minutes? But you go back and watch. I mean, so that's good. But like I said, guys, I'm posting the behind the scenes of this. I got on my tablet me recording me doing the chit chat with you guys. So the chit chat is right there. My chat room is right there. I'm here engaging with you guys, but right there I'm taping on the tablet behind the scenes. I'm curious to see how we all look doing it. Good. I'm glad you love these chats. Just shoot the shit. Start off the day in a positive way. I gained 40 pounds in the last 3 years. Jogging suits are all I fit into. I gained 40 pounds in the last 3 years. Yeah, me too. I got the bonzette. Here's a big tip. Your guinea tea, if it's a 2X, one of my fat friends told me, if you wear a 2X, you got to put on an extra large. It pulls a little bit of the bonzette in. It doesn't slim you out to, you're not going to be a fashion model, but it may pull in a little bit. Keep that shit from jiggling all over the place, Should never be on for 3 hours. 3 hours. No. The only show that I loved, absolutely loved this week, I loved it. I wish I could message him. Gunsmoke the Don. If you ever jump into this show, hit me up. TommyStiggs@aim.com. Man, Gunsmoke the Don is a younger guy, and he had 5 content creators on that used to hate each other. Four. He had, and it went for almost 3 hours, and I was watching it the whole time. I should be on TV, me? What am I going to do on TV? We're supposed to be making a movie. I will. The wind downs are good. I just have not been feeling well for a while, so I don't know. I use the word good. The word mate? What is that? I did? Yeah, the wind downs are good too. I got off track. I don't know. Oh, the best show, of the week for me was Gunsmoke the Don, who's affiliated with FBS, Fat Bull Sicilian. And he started him out. He encouraged him, and now Gunsmoke the Don has a nice little channel. I stay away, do, but I check in when it's respectful. When the FBS does the addiction and recovery shows, I'm right in there with them, talking, chatting. I'm getting information to help people that I know that are struggling with addiction and recovery. So I use it in a positive way. I use all these content creators in a positive way for me. Like I said, if I don't feel cozy with it, I just bang out. Oh, wow. Thank you, Sven. Yeah. Yeah, do. I enjoy them all, It's better to do the pre-record with the cooking, because then I can chat with you guys when you're watching it. I got to do it as a premiere. I got to learn all this stuff. There's something called a premiere. You could do it as a premiere. And I think you record it like I'm doing right now. Maybe this could be a premiere. What movie? The movie. Forget about the movie. He doesn't even support my channel. And can you imagine that? The guy that wants me to be in his movie doesn't even come here and support this channel. That's not okay. That doesn't mean I'm not in it wholeheartedly 100%. That just shows you how people can be a little bit internet selfish. We're going to try to get the movie going. The recording, the dates keep getting pushed out. I'm ready. But it's unfortunate that he's not here supporting this yet, wants the attention to go his way. Dominic, that's not a criticism to you. That's an observation. Something you might want to work on. Self-help, you know what I mean? Because you got to network with people, right? Yes. So if he was over here, we could be working off the chat right now. He would have another 630 people interested in his movie. You got to be a gentleman at all times. Friend of mine has a script for a independent film about 5. It's called The 5 of Us. 5 guys from the Newark area. So I'm one of the actors. I'm not an actor. I just got to be myself. Which, in a movie like that, I guess I could just pull it off, just following his script, basic, But anyway, he should be here supporting this channel, promoting this channel, which will get. Anyway, you know the whole story. People are helped when they help others, right? I help you guys in some ways, hopefully. Yeah, Mario, we'll see. Yeah, well, it's going to fail, Laura, unfortunately. It's going to fail. Oh, good. Yeah, I'm on that one. I go on that a little bit. Sven. All right, guys, look, I'm going to bang out. We're at an hour. I'm going to try and figure out how to do the behind-the-scenes video as a premiere, so I could work with you guys. I want to work off what the opinion is of this, so more people see it than that are in the live chat. When you post it as a pre-record, people watch it at their leisure. When it's a live, a lot of people tend not to go back to it. It's very interesting. I like the live because I like to talk with all of you guys. Who's gonna chat with 25 people in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning? I like the interaction. Yeah. I think I got a little more going on than that, Stephen. I don't know. Something's wrong. I got that under control. I'll be okay. I'll be okay. All right. Be careful at Target. They got great men's clothes at Target. I'm a fan of Target. So the live chat, which I love because I like to talk. I like to have a conversation and hold one. The pre-record, people can watch at any time and comment at any time. It's a little different. So right now I'm going to upload the pre-record while the live is on. It's crazy, all right? All right, guys. I have to go too, guys. An hour. It's more than what we're supposed to do. We typically do an hour. We had some good topics. It was good. I appreciate you guys. I'll talk to you later. Like I said, I won't be much on the YouTube or the Facebook or anything. I'm going to be at the concert tonight. So that's it. All right. Ciao for now, guys. End the broadcast.